obviously Deadpool and Wolverine coming out. It's been a topic of conversation a lot lately. It's going to probably continue to be a big topic of conversation between now and when it comes out in July. It is my most anticipated movie out there, period, and stop. Cannot wait. But one of the things, while everybody's mostly super excited about all the news we've gotten about it, one of the things that has maybe bummed some people out a little bit was the fact that in news of all the things that are happening and the people involved, where's Josh Brolin, who played Cable? To a lesser degree, too, Zazie Beetz, who played Domino, was great as Domino, by the way. But a lot of people's like, hey, Josh Brolin is practically MCU royalty here. He was Thanos. You don't have to worry about it being the same guy because he was all caked up in CGI makeup. He'll look different. I mean, you did it with Gemma Chan. She played an all makeup caked out alien in one movie, and they could play Cersei in another one because she looked completely different. So a lot of people who are excited about it. One minor thing is Josh Brolin. Well, one of the people who's really bummed out that Josh Brolin apparently is not in the movie is Josh Brolin. He was recently doing press for the upcoming second season of his show Outer Range. A show which, by the way, I loved the first half of that season, and by the end of it, I just given up on it. Yeah, Josh Brolin is great in it. And the question of Deadpool and Wolverine came up. Says this: when host Mike D'Angelo joked about how since Deadpool and Wolverine is on the actor's IMDb page, and it is right now, which is one of the reasons you shouldn't believe IMDb until a movie comes out, that must mean he's in the movie. Brolin laughed at hearing about this entry and exclaimed he, quote unquote, so wanted to be in that movie. Then he said this about Marvel Studios. Marvel is a more complex labyrinth than Outer Range will ever be, my friend. And I will never know where that went or what that is or what I'm involved with or what I'm not involved with. The MCU being involved now. Cable was a lot of fun. I really liked doing that role. That was a lot of fun. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this, but there's a video on YouTube just before Deadpool 2 came out. It was on one of the British radio talk shows where they got two stars from the same movie. They had Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin come in, and they had them insult each other until trying to make each other laugh.
Right.
It is one of the funniest things on YouTube you can find. The two of them, I mean, obviously Ryan Reynolds is going to be great at that. Josh Brolin was really good at that too. And so you're thinking, you got this Marvel Cinematic Universe. You got Josh Brolin was a major character. Cable was a major character in the last film. You'd think they'd bring him over. You'd think they'd bring Domino over. I mean, in the trailer, they're collecting all of Deadpool's friends. They're not part of it. I mean, so I'm sure there's rational reasons why. Maybe Kevin Feige is just a little bit like, hey, when Gemma Chan was in Captain Marvel, nobody saw Jenna Chan. Nobody saw her. So yeah, we can have her play Cersei here. But maybe Kevin Feige is thinking, everybody knows Thanos is Josh Brolin. Like when they look at Thanos, they see Josh Brolin. And maybe that's what's keeping him out. I don't know.
I mean, Deadpool made that joke about, at least it was in the trailer.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that. So, Rob, let me ask you this. Is it a mistake, do you think, for Deadpool and Wolverine they're bringing back a lot of characters, but they don't seem to be bringing back Cable and Domino. We'll focus on Cable for now. Is it a mistake? And if it is indeed true that they're not bringing him back, what do you speculate could be the reasons or the rationale behind bringing back so many other characters, but not Josh Brolin's Cable?
He's lying, and Josh Brolin's in this movie.
You think so?
Yes. Now, I don't have any knowledge about this, but there is first of all, the character of Cable is a product of time travel.
Yes.
The Nathan Summers is the son of, Madeline Pryor and Scott Summers. I mean, we just saw Cable on the X-Men and 97 animated series. Yep. There's no way. The Thanos jokes, the Cable jokes, there's no way they're going to pass up that opportunity. I can't imagine they would, especially if you're dealing with the TVA. I mean, I can't imagine they would make this movie and not deal with that in some way, shape, or form. So I have to believe that, because Josh Brolin's the kind of guy that would lie. He would lie. If you watch him, that guy is so wildly entertaining, on like you're pointing out. But whenever he does interviews, whenever he talks about anything, he's wild, he's smart, he's funny, he's irreverent. The guy was in Goonies. He's been in this business forever. He's lying.
Okay.
I think he's in the movie.
Now,
if he's not in the movie, I think they're lying and he is. But I think that maybe it might have. The reason I think that they wouldn't put him in the movie is it would be too much. It would overshadow. Like once you bring Thanos in the movie, there's literally too much baggage. Like Thanos, then suddenly you're dealing with all of Endgame, and why wasn't the TVA involved with all that time travel business or anything like that? So it might have created too many problems. They probably tried to do it if he's not in the movie, and then they realized if we bring him in and have him play Cable or have him play Thanos or do anything, whatever we're trying to do within the actual plot of this movie collapses. I think it would be too much overkill.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say I actually believe it. I believe he is not going to be in the movie, and I think it has.
You're probably right.
And well, maybe yes, maybe no, but and if it's not, I do think it's because he's just, even though he's a CGI alien, I think Kevin Feige's rationale is everybody's just gonna see Thanos, and maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. All that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you what, I thought the banter between Deadpool and Cable, the natural chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin was so good. I lament. It's still my number one most anticipated movie. I can't wait to see it. It's my most favorite thing coming. But I do lament a little bit that Josh Brolin's not going to be in it.
And also, you made the point about how like Deadpool's looking for help.
Yeah.
So he goes to Wolverine. But wouldn't help in Cable be also good because Cable comes from a future with a so it's but you might be right about that. I don't know. I'd like to believe he's going to be in there and he's putting us all on.
Now, of course, talking about how many people are going to be in this movie, we were going to do it today, but I decided to postpone it till next week, probably Monday. We're going to do our big who's going to appear in Deadpool and Wolverine chart breakdown. Today we did a little bit of one of those with Scooby-Doo, but we're going to put that one off till Monday because there's already going to be a lot of people in this movie. There's going to be a lot of appearances, a lot of people popping up. So we're going to get to that one. But again, that will come on Monday when Rob's back in studio here. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Harry's. You know, guys, in order to start the John Campea Show, I had to leave my high-paying corporate job in order to set myself up to be happier and enjoy more personal success. Because sometimes to get what you want, you have to challenge the status quo and blaze your own trail. And that's exactly what the folks at Harry's did. You see, at Harry's, they saw customers getting ripped off by questionable products in the shaving industry and decided to do something better. Harry's decided to pave their own road by making beautifully designed razors for a fraction of the price of the other big brands. Exceptional products, honest prices. That's Harry's. I have fallen in love with Harry's, from their foaming shaving gel that feels just luxurious on the skin to their incredible razor that feels just as good in the hand as it does going over your skin. They've got rich, lathering, skin-softening body wash in scents like redwood, wildlands, and stone. You see, Harry's provides German-engineered blades made in their own factory that stay sharp longer. You can get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover for just $3 at harrys.com/Campea. Don't settle for the status quo. Blaze your own trail with Harry's. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/Campea. That's harrys.com/Campea for a $3 trial set. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Josh Brolin seems to be confirming what we've all heard, that he won't be in Deadpool and Wolverine. Unless he's lying. But if so, he says, I really wish I could have been in this movie. Do you think they should have found a way to put him in? Or do you think, listen, if the story didn't call for it, don't just throw him in for no reason? He's awesome. I would have liked to have seen him in it. How do you feel about it? Jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.